Hello, my name is William Power. I'm a final year student studying Digital Humanities and IT in UCC Cork. This is my final year project. My final year project was pitched to me by my company after I did my placement there, and I was working on the infrastructure and automation, and this was in a local pharma company in Cork. And the question proposed to me was, can I put a firewall between two networks? The manufacturing, i.e. the FORTLAN, and the BMS network. And this is the BMS network here. So we have 4 big switches. We have these 4 mini switches, and the difference is these have no configurations. These just simply pass on data received from these IP addresses all the way up to these switches, and then these switches communicate to the FORTLAN, to the manufacturing. This is an important network, as this is the manufacturing network. So what that means is, if this was to go down or to get hacked, or there's a lot of corporate data and stuff about the product being made, and if this could come down, this could upset the product that's being made, and that could cost up to millions. Because on this network, we use the Delta V system, where we control the reactors, the pumps, the valves, and that's all which makes the product. So the security risk here was that the maintenance of the BMS network is subcontracted out, and the people who do that could knowingly or unknowingly bring in malware into when they're maintaining these nodes. They're called network nodes, but these controllers, there's PCs which control the temperature of rooms, temperature of refrigerators, which are cold product temperature, and all sorts. And if they could unknowingly or knowingly bring in malware from their own PC into the controllers, and it could get up to the switches, up to the manufacturing, and that could take down the manufacturing network, which would then upset all the plants. So my role here was to insert the firewall here where the mouse sits now, and that would filter traffic coming up and down through. So all the coming down from the FORTLAN, and it'll filter traffic going up as well through the FORTLAN. So no bad traffic will go into the BMS or go up into the FORTLAN. And this is a simulator built on Cisco Packet Tracer, and I've built this another simulator on Cisco CML, which I'll show you in a few seconds. So this is another simulator. I couldn't use the Cisco Packet Tracer to build the firewall, as the firewall wasn't supported on that simulator, but I also couldn't build the network on the Cisco Modeling Labs, because you can only have 5 items on the Cisco Modeling Labs, 5 nodes what they're called, but for anyone who doesn't know, it's 5 items. So here we see the manufacturing LAN, and we have the BMS network, and this firewall then will filter traffic going up and down. And this is what I was showing on my open day, is how I got this to work, what rules, and how I gathered all the IPs. I will show it all in the open day. The basic configuration is a bridge group here. So I bridge group 2 of these switches using 2 ports on this firewall. There's up to 6 ports on the real firewall, and there's 5 ports on the virtual firewall that we have here. And there is 1 VLAN per port. Thank you very much.